began his second career, he had 3 years in which to save the world. So what did he do? Found a big mega church? Create a new denomination? Did he build a temple? No. He spent those 3 years investing in a team. What kind of a team? A team of people who liked one another and who were like one another? No, not a team of like, but a team of difference. And this is how different. The Jewish population in Jesus' day was divided into 2 extremes. At one extreme were the zealots, and the other extreme were the collaborators. The zealots, what did they do? They killed Roman soldiers and those who collaborated with Roman soldiers. At the other extreme were the tax collectors, who were the collaborators. And so what does Jesus put on his team? Simon the zealot, the guerrilla, warrior, and Matthew, the tax collector, the collaborator. Christianity is teamwork obsessed. Part of this we get from the Hebrew tradition, where in the very act of learning, you never learned in the Jewish tradition alone. You always had a study partner. And the study partner was not just there to enable you to learn better. The person was there to help you in your spiritual growth and your spiritual development. Part of this Jesus took and pushed even further, as he insisted that to go anywhere, you needed to go in pairs and in teams, and you develop a team concept and a team mentality. The first time you see this word that we use, equipping, in the Gospels is in Mark 1:19, where it talks about Jesus found a couple of fishermen preparing their nets or equipping their nets. Equipping means rend the repairs or making whole and fixing up all those things that are wrong, but it doesn't mean you do it yourself. It means you enable others to do it. And this is what leadership is. It's not doing it for people, but it's empowering and emboldening them and releasing them to do their ministry and to find out where they are called to lead the church. What some are calling the greatest discovery in the history of science took place in 1982 when Alan Aspect and a team of researchers discovered that Einstein was wrong. The irony for me is that I'm trying to get the church into the world of Einstein when already science is post-Einstein. Einstein said that nothing travels faster than the speed of light. But what these researchers have found out is that at a molecular level, at the most basic elemental level that you can get in the universe, things are so connected that there is no distance separating them. Once electrons have touched one another, they are related in such a way that they communicate instantaneously. It's called non-localism, which means that everything in some way that is so mysterious that we cannot even begin to wrap our minds around it is connected to one another. So what happens here has immediate impact and is immediately felt everywhere. In other words, what happens at a place like Indonesia has immediate impact on what happens on Wall Street. This post-Einstein theory of non-localism shouldn't surprise us because Jesus is the one who pioneered the principle. Jesus said, "Inasmuch as you've done it unto the least of these, you've done it unto me." We are connected in ways that we cannot understand. And that's why collaborative models of leadership and leadership that puts people together and helps people to trust one another and work together is at the heart of what it means to be an Aquachurch. Leadership is not about regulating, but releasing. You regulate institutions. You release people. Leadership is not about controlling, but coaching. You control and manage assets, but you coach teams. Even air traffic controllers, and they have the name controllers, but their function is not to keep you on the ground, but to send you off and release you to the wild blue yonder. You want to build a great church? Build a great team.